This is Fotobabble, and the thing that's interesting is that I think Fotobabble right now is really just for social media and for marketing campaigns. It really hasn't been quite harnessed yet for education. So if you're someone who wants to use Fotobabble, you're going to be right on the cutting edge of using social media for educational purposes. So you can just create a free account, which I've done, and then you go right here to create media, and you could use Facebook, which of course we would never do as teachers in school, but you could paste the URL. But you could also just have one that a student has saved somewhere. Maybe it's a picture they took or it's a picture they found on the web. In this case, I'm going to use a picture that I already have. So I'm going to pick this one. And let's say I sent students on a photo journey through the school and they had to find images that demonstrated contrast as we define that in the classroom. So I found my image, I click create. I'm going to have to wait a second while it uploads. So here's my picture, it's now uploaded. And what I can do is I can click on record, and maybe the student, if it's something like this pops up, you would just say, I allow, and wait patiently. And then you would click record, and you would tell the student that what they need to do is they need to use the vocabulary term, in this case contrast, and explain how the image demonstrates contrast. So I'm going to do that really quick by clicking record. This picture demonstrates contrast. You can see it because there's very, very light areas in this artwork, and there's also very, very dark areas. In this case, I think that contrast is really well used because the darkest areas of the composition are on the student's eyes, which draw the viewer in, and the lightest areas are in the background. So I click stop, I can give it a title, and then I can click save and it saves it. And then you could have the student send you the URL of their Fotobabble and you can play it back. So here's a Fotobabble that I made earlier and we're going to check it out. Let's hear what I had to say.
This picture demonstrates a great deal of value. It demonstrates very dark purple values, medium purple values, more medium purple values, and then very light purple values. It also uses a monochromatic color scheme.
So there you go. You can see how you can use this social media tool to start driving vocabulary lessons in your school, and you can actually send students on photo scavenger hunts, and it could be something you have them do at home. You need to go home, you need to find an image that demonstrates this. Tomorrow we're going to turn it into a Fotobabble. I think that the application is really exciting.